Feel free to be a diva on Diva Day. See, I did it. Like, I call it Diva Day. Hi, I'm Georgann Ireland, and today I'm going to be giving you 5 tips that you can use to have the most successful vocal day. Intro. I'm Georgann, full-time vocal and music producer here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Let's jump right into it. Before you ever set foot in a studio to record your vocals, I need you to do your homework. What do I mean by homework? For every single song that you are going to record, I need you to identify all the emotions that exist within that song and create what I call an emotion wheel. Literally, an emotion wheel. I made this back on the first song that I ever recorded, so that's kind of fun that I still have that. But what it is if you think about emotions as a spectrum, and all the emotions of a song fit over here, I want you to identify what all those emotions are. Now for the next week, what I want you to do is day by day, pick one of those emotions and drill that emotion when you practice the song. What do I mean by drill an emotion? If the emotion is, I'm so happy, this is so much fun, then what I want you to do is when you sing the song, I need you to feel that when you sing the song. And then the next day, if the emotion is, well, hey there, baby, drill that emotion when you sing the song. And so for each emotion that you identify and write down, day by day, practice just one emotion each day until you're done. And then after you've done all that, I want you to let go. And then I want you to identify an emotion that absolutely does not exist in the song. So if it's a song about a happy marriage, then I want you to go, this is falling apart, my world is falling apart, I just don't know anymore. I need that emotion from you. It doesn't exist in the song, but I want you to feel that when you practice. Because if you think about it again as a spectrum of emotions, and they all exist right in here, if this is the truest, most pure form of the song, and you're hitting like over here, it's not bad. You're doing a pretty good job. But if I look in the wrong place, sometimes this one starts to become a little bit more clear to me. And then I can really find the most authentic, vulnerable, and honest, most pure form of the song. Because it's not the words you say that give them their meaning, it's how you say them. Now, the whole reason I want you to do all of your homework before coming into the studio is because, and getting to my next point, I don't want you to try to be good on vocal day. If you try to be good, it will sound contrived. It will sound like you are trying to be good and not just singing. You did your homework. Trust yourself. Let go, and that's how you are going to get the most sincere, most vulnerable take. You're going to be seeing a theme here, which is sincerity, honesty, vulnerability. Why? Because people value authenticity and honesty. My third tip on vocal day: be comfortable. There is a reason that I call vocal day Diva Day. Feel free to be a diva on Diva Day. See, I did it. Like, I call it Diva Day. Feel free to be a diva on vocal day. Vocal day, nothing should be bothering you as a singer. You need to be in touch with yourself. Be connected to yourself. Be connected to the song. Don't be afraid to let the engineer know if you need something. If you need your vocals up, vocals down, music up, music down, ask for it. If you need water, ask for it. You don't need to be distracted by, gosh, this vocal booth is really hot, and I wore a sweater, and I don't think I can roll up these sleeves any higher. You don't need to be distracted by that kind of stuff. You don't need to have your feet hurting because you wore the wrong shoes today. Be comfortable. Wear comfortable clothing. All that said, the one thing that I will recognize is that for some people, clothing is costuming. And if that's you, go ahead. Wear that leather jacket. If you need to curl your hair, go full on 80s hairband rocker, do it. I would love that. Please come work with me. I love 80s music. I love hairband metal. So Steve Perry, if you're out there, please come. My fourth point, I need you to break the trance. Now, what is the trance? The trance happens when you have sung a song over and over again. It starts to sound tired. It sounds like you've sung it countless times because you have, and that's okay. But at this point, it starts to sound insincere, and we want to avoid that. To be honest, it's a pretty easy fix, so don't even worry about it. Some things you can do, and I literally ask people to do this. Jump up and down for a bit. Take off your headphones. Do whatever you need. Just feel different. If you're singing the song and you've been emphasizing one word, try to emphasize a different word within that phrase. It's just gonna get your brain working differently, and it's gonna get you out of that repetitive nature. Move differently when you sing. If I keep reaching at one part, maybe I'll reach with the other hand. It's something to get your brain working differently and to get you off autopilot. And if you do that, your songs are gonna start sounding more sincere. On to our fifth and final tip. I need you to go back to the origins of the song. When you go back to the origins of the song, you are the most connected with yourself and the most connected with the purity and the reason why you wrote that song. I love to keep vocal memos on my phone because I love hearing, literally just scratching, mumbling, and all of a sudden you have like the melody or you have the hook and you're like, oh my God, that's where that song came from. And it's a really touching thing. And so on vocal day, you need that honesty, that emotion that originally made your heart ache or sing. It needs to resonate on vocal day, even though you've had that song maybe for years. Make it resonate with other people. Remember why you wrote that song and why it was important. And if you do that, I promise that sincerity, that vulnerability, that honesty will come through. And that's what's gonna resonate with people. If you do all those 5 things, do your homework. Don't try to be good. I need my list. Remember that diva day is vocal day. Break the trance if you fall into it. And if you go back to the origins of why you wrote the song, you will kill it on vocal day. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I love talking about performance techniques, and I could talk about this all day. So please, I'm happy to answer any questions. If you found any of this interesting, fun, if you like me, please give us a like, subscribe. I'll be putting out more content. Thank you so much, guys.